can confirm Judge Nyahururu. She was Nyahururu, she was not even sitting here. And we spoke.
These are the investigations.
They should verify that. Weke on a Wednesday. Wednesday is kuja out time. So when we mentioned your matter ya Nyamani,
na ananipea 20, alinipea 2500 peke yake.
They looked at a few hotels like and they still did cooperated with the investigations. You remember that question? Okay. One of the things that we needed to also confirm, there are two statements she recorded. Do you confirm she recorded two statements? And the first one was on 12th, the day of the incident. And it was that same day that she submitted her phone and her passport codes.
yes.
And later, on 9th February 2023, you confirm she recorded another statement. And at that time, 9th February 2023, you confirm on that date. A further statement. I'll put it on the screen if you are struggling. You confirm it was on bond at that time. She was free. And can you also confirm that Beverly Wahome, who is PW14, her mother, had recorded a statement in December? His statement in December 2022.
Yes.
Tiffany Wahome, the sister, had also recorded a witness statement in December 2022.
Yes.
So none of them were compelled. They voluntarily submitted to the investigations. Is that true?
True.
Thank you. Now, in Maxin's statement, there was an issue that you raised in your statement that Maxin had packed her bags. Do you remember? Did Maxine clarify in her further statements the reasons why she had packed her bags? I can refer you to page 2 of that further statement if you want. I've also put it on the screen for you if you need. It's highlighted for ease of reference. Did Maxine on 9th February 2023 explain why those bags that you found there were packed?
I'm looking for the other statement I made.
You'll find the further statement in volume 1 of the bundle. I'm not sure the page is not paginated, but it should be E1. It's just immediately after her statement. But is that her statement? It's on the screen. You want me to zoom in?
No, you can zoom in now.
You are not able to see. Not too much. I can read it out and you confirm if it's in the statement. Is that true?
That is true.
Did she explain that Assad had instructed her to leave the house?
Yes.
and she had already packed her bags before the incident. Do you have any other evidence to the contrary of that?
To which contrary?
To her packing because of being directed by Assad?
No, we just found.
You confirm that? You can confirm that? Or you are unable to confirm that?
I can still confirm.
Okay.
What are you confirming?
He has asked me if I can confirm that D2 said that Assad told Maxine to pack her bags.
Okay.
Just finish it.
Was never compelled to record a statement, and the family, the whole family voluntarily submitted to the investigations, yes?
Yes.
Now, the reason why that was important is we want to link it to the issue of the first responders. Now, do you confirm that the issue of the first responders was important in your investigations?
When you say first respondent,
The identity of the first responders. Do you confirm it was important in the investigation?
yes.
In fact, when you were asked the question about this purported weapon, your answer, when you asked by senior counsel, I did not find anything in the house, but to add, and I'm quoting you because I listened to it yesterday, on that, I was not the first responder. I already found people in that house, so I'm not 100% sure. Do you remember that? Now, was it your intention to infer that the people who were in that house interfered with the scene? Was that your intention?
When you investigate a crime, you need to do thoroughly. You check also if they have also interfered with the scene.
Okay. Thank you. But was it your intention to suggest that there could have been interference? That's the question.
It is a routine. If I'm not the first person to attend the scene, I need to check.
Were you investigating the issue of the first responders?
I was investigating the report that was made that a crime has happened.
You do confirm that I was present at all times when Maxine was being questioned. You confirm that?
I confirm that.
And every time she was summoned and inquiries made.
Yes.
Are you aware of Adil's complaints that Assad had been attacked by numerous people? Are you aware of that complaint raised by Adil?
I never got that complaint.
This complaint was made to your boss while I was present, that he could have been attacked and knifed. And it was repeated again also in social media. I'm not sure if you saw it. It was repeated in social media. Did you see it?
You know, when someone makes a complaint,
It's just a simple question. Did you see the complaint in social media? We want to move fast. No. Okay. So, are you aware that the call data of at least the people who are identified being Beverly Wahome, Jimmy Wahome, Melvin, and these are not just call records, location records were requested by the investigating officer? So if I was to, was it volume 3 on page 107?
which statement?
There is a letter B9, volume 3, B9. It's a letter dated 23rd December 2022. You are there? It's the one on the screen also, for ease of reference, so that we move faster.
Yes.
This is a letter by Abdirashid Yaqub. It has 3 phone numbers, and 2 of them are for PW14 and PW19. Do you confirm that this letter was issued? And can you confirm what was written as item number 1, what they were seeking from Safaricom? It's on the screen. I don't know if you are. This is the bundle that was served. This is volume number 3. I've given you the page. It could be easier to check from your bundle. I'll put it on the screen so that you move faster.
Registered subscribe details.
This was sent to who?
Safaricom.
To Safaricom.
Yes.
And what was it requesting? Item number 1. It's so we move faster.
Registered subscribers details.
Do you confirm that the highlighted numbers, 2 of them, because you're trying to protect privacy, 2 of them was for Jimmy Wahome and Beverly?
Yes.
You confirm. And did you receive these records?
I'm not sure when these records were coming. I said I was not around, but I can just check in this bundle.
I can also confirm you around because these were records you submitted. This is in, if you look at volume 3, they said you have a volume 3 bundle that was a committal bundle.
I think if we were given, we submitted.
Okay. Did you receive them? This is at the time you were charging. Prior to charging,
Yes.
you received them. You confirm that? Let me spoon feed you. If you look at page 1 from page 1 of volume 3, is that the record that was received? That's page 1 of volume 3. That is, I'll put it on the screen again.
Read them here.
Yes, it is. Is that information that we obtained from
Ours, but
from
they
the
can't read
prosecutors?
the numbers there.
Yes, we are not looking at the numbers, but is that the record that was submitted
Yes.
to you?
If it,
Yes. Can you look at the top left corner? And are you able to see the date? We want to know when you received this
zoom
information.
so that I can see, zoom it.
Are you able to confirm when you received? Because this information is important to know. Which date is that?
17th January 2022.
In this record, if I zoom out, because it's important to zoom out, that's a page. Are you able to go to the last right-hand column and identify the name the record pertains to? Are you on page 1?
But it's okay. That's James Wahome.
That is James Wahome.
Yes.
That is Jimmy Wahome, aka the PW number 19.
Yes.
Yes. And did you ever read this report? Did you ever bother to analyze it?
Yes.
Is it you think so or you did? In this column, this is column number, because we just need the guidance. Column number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 after outgoing. Are you able, and so that we move faster, are you able to confirm this is data that tells you the date, the time, the minute it was registered? So, if you look at 2022, that is a year, you confirm that. If you look at the next sequence, 12, that is the month. Do you confirm that? Use your words, please.
Yes.
On 13, that's the date. You confirm that. And the rest is the time to the last second. You confirm that. And on the next two, after the next two columns, it gives you location of where the person was, which location it was pinging to. You confirm that?
Yes.
It gave accurate real-time data of where Jimmy and Beverly were, yes?
Yes.
I'll take you to page 24 of this. You confirm on, and I'm trying to highlight the bottom one. You can see he was in Sigona on 12th December 2022 at 9:31 and 36 seconds. You confirm that? Use your words again.
Yes.
And thereafter, you can see it is pinning where you went with each timestamp. You confirm that? Use your words again, please.
Yes.
And for Beverly, which is now in volume 2, it is the same thing. It's on page 81. It gave particulars of where Beverly was that morning. From the first time she received the call, and it's the bottom one, in Mothaiga. Can you sit down there? In Mothaiga. Do you have volume 2 in front of you? On the bottom of the page, sorry, it's written 5 out of 31.
5.
But it's on the bundle. So we go to this one. You'll be given a copy just now for this. You can see the bottom is page 5 of 31
Yes, I'm
of
there.
Beverly's.
I'm there.
If you look at the fifth entry from the bottom,
Yes, go ahead.
the first pinging shows the time it will hit where she was in Mothaiga, yes?
Yes, there you go.
And if you access all her records, in fact, if you look at, can you see anywhere written Mudangari primary? I want to highlight it here, just for ease, because it was not numbered on the columns. Can you see Mudangari primary?
Yes, I can see Mudangari primary.
Are you aware that she had gone to Mudangari police to report before she was informed that Mudangari does not have the jurisdiction? Are you aware, according to her statement?
We never had the report from Mudangari.
No. Are you aware from Beverly's statement that she went to Mudangari, but she was informed that the jurisdiction of Mudangari does not apply there?
I remember her saying that.
You remember her?
Yeah.
And she went to Kilimani.
Yes.
So all this confirmed where she was at every particular time.
Yes.
Thank you. Again, when you received the data for the phone, did you analyze it, you personally?
Yes.
Did you see the video of the first responders?
Those videos were so many.
Let me rephrase the question. Did you see a video recorded by the accused of the first responders?
I don't remember.
You do not
Videos
remember.
were so many.
The videos were many. Would you like me to show you the video of the first responders? And you said you analyze this.
I can't memorize everything at all, but we analyzed.
Ruto is one of your witnesses?
You know, I can't know all the
Okay.
officers.
This is a video that has already been admitted in evidence. But it was not admitted in evidence at the instance of the state. We have to insist that it was admitted. It's been confirmed and verified. Did you see this video and I'm going to play it?
If I may ask, when I am the one who has been beaten up here, why should I open the door if I may ask? When I am the one who has been beaten up here, I am protecting myself. Why should I be the one to open the door? I've already reported already. The police is coming. Daddy. He cut himself. He kicked the window, that side. I will show you. Yes, but let me explain. I will show you. He kicked that window. He get the key.
Okay? Did you see that video? Did it capture at least 3 officers? But there's one behind in camouflage. Are 2 wearing blue uniform and 1 in camouflage? The officer on the left of this, where it has been taken, testified here, and we believe is Inspector Ruto. IP Ruto was PW 15. He testified. Did any of these officers report to you that the crime scene had been interfered with?
No, they didn't tell us.
They did
about
not.
it.
In this same video, it captures the exact time Jimmy Wahome arrived. The father. You can see him now, he's the one who told her, now you can open. We've come with the police. Do you confirm that from the video since you've interrogated this video in detail? So, Ines, use your words, please.
Yes.
So, you can see a video of the first responders. You can see the time Jimmy came. You confirm none of these officers have lodged any complaint about the crime scene being interfered with. So does it raise the issue of who the first responders were and that the crime scene had been secured?
No, it doesn't.
You are saying it doesn't?
No, it doesn't. That timing, the incident would happen, and if anybody else would have come in even in between to see that was not recorded.
Do you have any evidence of
It has
anyone
not
who
been
came in
recorded.
between? Yesterday you confirmed all these things. That's why I don't want to go here. You confirmed there's no evidence of anybody leaving or entering.
Yes, because I said
Okay.
after the incident, when I came there, nobody left or came in. When I was at the scene.
Do you have any statements from these 3 officers saying people came in and left? Do you have any?
The one who testified, Ruto, I think he spoke for himself.
I'm asking you, do you have any statement from them? Please answer my question. So let's be honest and we move forward. So, statement from the 3 who confirmed who came in and who left and who interfered before you arrived. Use your words, please.
I said no.
Also, in your statement, do you confirm you recorded a further statement in this matter?
Yes, I did.
And in your further statement, which was recorded on 10th February, February 2023 at 4 p.m. Do you confirm?
Yes.
Do you confirm you are interrogating the issue of an allegation that had been raised again by Adil, that the accused and the lawyers and the police had accessed the the scene without their knowledge. Do you remember that allegation?
We were checking the CCTV footage if it was there.
I'll just answer my question. Are you aware of the allegation that the accused and the police had access?
Yes, I'm aware of that allegation.
Okay, thank you. Are you aware of the allegation that there was a carpet that was rolled that could have contained?
Yes, I'm aware.
You are aware. Something hidden. You do not know what it was. Yes, you confirm?
That one I confirm.
And you even had to record a statement to this effect. You confirm that? Clarifying. What did you clarify in summary? Did you clarify that nobody has accessed the scene?
I clarified about the CCTV footage.
Did answer me? You clarified that nobody accessed the scene while it was under the control of the police.
Yes, under the control of the police.
And you also confirmed that you also checked the carpet.
Yes.
And in fact, Maxine had also explained about the carpet. It had been washed and it was just left there.
Yes.
So there was nothing particular. So there was a complaint by a deal that even forced you to investigate further and even prepare a report. You confirm that?
Yes.
This was very thorough. However, I want you to now go when I'm about to finish. Do you confirm? We were given this bundle. This was called, I don't know if it is part of the, it was called additional bundle. It now contained the exhibit memos and photographs. I don't know if it forms part of the, but it's here, it's a scanned copy. It contains some exhibit memos. I'll give you my copy and you look at it and you confirm if this was part of the documents that was supplied to us. It is 46 pages. It contains photographs of the crime scene, scanned photographs of the crime scene. Let me move, sorry. Alleged crime scene. These are documents served.
Yes.
Now, did you confirm that Beverly Wahome, if you scroll down after the exhibit memos, gave you screenshots of what she said in her statement she took of the crime scene? She took of the conversation she was having with Maxine.
Yes, the screenshots.
You confirm you received them. And we don't need to go to the call data, but the call data verified. You can agree the call data in the phone of Maxine confirmed that they were having this conversation at that time.
Yes.
Did you ever request for Beverly's phone for this data to be extracted? Did you ever seek to find any evidence contrary to what Beverly had given you? No. Don't you think this evidence was important?
The call data says almost the same thing. So the call data is okay with us.
This corroborates what happened, yes?
It collaborates, but the call data speaks more than that. It's still okay with us.
This is images. These are real-time images. The DMFI 5A to K. These are real-time images. In fact, one containing the last known photograph of the deceased walking out. And this was not important to you to verify? That is my question.
As I said, call data gives us everything we need.
That is all you needed. This was not important.
That was not important to us. We needed the call data and we got whatever we wanted and we verified.
But when Adil says you did not open a carpet, that is important for the IO.
He wrote a complaint. It came as a complaint letter.
And this was written in a statement that you were investigating. You confirm that. So if Beverly had written this in a complaint, you would have investigated it more. Only it was a
He
complaint.
wrote a complaint letter.
Did the timings, did you confirm also from the call records that Maxine was on the phone continuously from 9:05 onwards?
Yeah?
You confirm.
The call data speaks.
It speaks for itself. That is all I have.
All throughout. So all throughout from what time to what time? The last question, Maxine was on call throughout. Was from what time to what time? From what time to what time?
Just checking the time here. The time and the time, it's 12.
Sorry?
I cannot elaborate more, but I can see the times here.
Yes?
Well, I can see so many incoming calls and outgoing calls.
I'm just on this very particular question. Maxine was on call throughout. So I want to know the starts, especially the start, so that we talk of the start and the end of that call, if you are able to get
There
that.
is one call here for 373 minutes, and then SMS.
I want the starting points. The starting points.
The starting point of a call here is around 5:57.
Sorry?
I think it's in the morning, 5:57.
Yes. The next call was that.
The next call now comes, the rest are SMSs. The next call now it's around 6.
Okay. Try to be audible, yes? In this calls, you tell us outgoing, incoming, and the recipient told the people she was on call with.
Yes, maybe I start with the first call that I see here. The first call, she was talking to 0753 16 53 77.
Yes?
You want to check if it is in a... We don't usually get the name of the caller here.
Okay.
Yeah, just get the number only.
Okay, let's because I've asked you that question based on what you were asked. Let's go to the OB by Hassan, crime and incident reports. And on that crime and incident reports, the book, I'll just take you to that entry. And please tell us the time when it was recorded, and then you show us, because you talked of there was an over. Then show us where there is an overwriting.
The council is the one who said it's overwritten here.
Sorry? Just show us if where there is an
Here I can read it, it's 8:30, I can see.
So is there an overwriting? Yes or no? Okay, maybe you can pass it to the folks. Okay. The next question that I want to ask you concerning that problem, when that entry was being made, were you present?
She has not answered yet.
Okay, answer whether this is another writing.
I think it's just the ink, 8:30.
Is there an
No,
overwriting?
it's just 8:30, I can see it clearly.
What is your issue?
It's not overwriting. At 8:30 it's not.
When that specific entry was being made, were you present?
No, I was not.
The content of that OB, you referred it to it, and you said that was the basis upon which you got to know what happened in the house and also what happened afterwards. True or false?
True.
The content of that OB, you were put to task to read that OB here in court. When you went to the police, when you went to Preston Court Apartments, you were supposed to tell us whether you read the entire OB the way you read it here in court. Were you able to read the entire OB?
I just read it, but I understood the first part.
So did you read
Yes,
the
I read it.
entire?
I read it.
When you say you,
I understood the first part.
that OB still, when you were being put to task, but firstly, the person who made that OB entry did not know English. He did not really understand what he was writing. And I've asked you, were you present when that OB was being written? So
No.
did you really know what he meant when he was entering those details in the OB?
No, I just read the OB as it was written.
So when you were being asked that this guy wrote what he did not understand, and therefore he did not really mean what he was putting in there, what would be your response?
I elaborated in my own words what I understood.
Yes? So did what you understand and what this person wrote there,
It was
issue
almost
was-
the same thing.
you were being asked, was it reliable? Was it reliable? Was this OB entry reliable? It was about
Yes.
the issue of reliability.
The OB was reliable to me.
Concerning that same witness who recorded that OB, you were also shown the statements, you also went through it, and you also given a piece of evidence in what is stated before the court. True.
Yes.
And you were asked to choose this OB, you were asked to choose the statements, and also the account that you gave before this court. And you are to choose when it comes to the reliability of this witness. What would you say?
Every witness.
I'm on this particular witness. The person who made that entry.
Can you repeat your question again?
You are referred to this OB. You are referred to the statement that the witness recorded at the police station. You are taken through the evidence that this witness gave before his court. And it was put to you that there was a certain aspect that those three pieces of evidence lacked reliability. What should be your take on that?
This witness was a liability to me.
Reliability, I'm talking about reliability. The keyword was reliable. Whether the statement that was recorded with the police and this all the entry and also the statements as given to courts, whether they were reliable.
Yes, they were reliable.
Did I'm sorry, I'm trying
Yes.
to hear. Did she say this witness was a liability to me?
Reliable, was reliable.
Reliable, okay.
Okay, speak
Please
up.
yes.
So speak up so that we all get to hear what you're saying.
Really no.
According to that OB reports, that the one in that book, what time did the incidents in the house at Preston Court or 3 o'clock?
According to this OB, it was 8:30.
Read the full time. Read the full time.
The crime started at around 8:30. Do you want me to read all again?
Whether it was AM or PM.
He just said the crime started at 8:30 hours to fight.
Let's go to, we are done with that OB, you can now close it. Let's go to, still on this PW2. There was a statement, I just go straight to that statement of PW2. You are taking through the further statement of this witness. There's a section that you are referred to, the further statements. Are you there? On the further statement. Kindly help us get the statement of Hassan. Just pull it out. Hassan, yes. These father statements, the father statements, the one that you had, you were taken to task on that father statement. So I want you kindly to read that father statement from beginning to the end of it.
18 hours, 24th December 2022, Preston Court. Further statement of Hassan Mesonga Oyugi. I am the above named person who is a security guard at Preston Court. I would like to further state that when Chemutai, who lives number D2, called me and told me that neighbors of D3 were making so much noise and she could hear things being broken, and told me to go and check and if possible to tell them to stop because they were disturbing the neighbors. I went, but the lady Maxine opened the door, but not open wide. I talked to her, but did not see Mr. Assad. I only heard him yelling to the lady and telling her to go away from his house. So I did not see him physically. I just talked to Maxine and she told me she was leaving. So I left.
There are questions that were asked from that father statement. The first one, was this son present in the house? Was he present in the house? That particular witness.
He was outside the house.
The next question you were asked, as he was recording that father statement, did he disclose to you the source of his information and what was happening at D2 before he went.
Yes, he said that Chemutai, the neighbor who lives at door number 2, is the one who had called him.
Now let's go to that that Chemutai, and please I want you to also get her statements. The questions that you are also asked concerning that Chemutai, and as you get out that statement, also pull out your covering reports. One of the pertinent questions was, how did you mark that Chemutai in the statements, and how did you describe her in your covering reports?
Chemutai is D2.
And in your covering reports, what did you call you mentioned something to do with
It's
that.
still D2.
There's something that you had talked of about D2. Would you just please go straight to that so that I can bring up my questions? About that
findings.
D2. About that D2.
It is evident that D2 had commotion in the house of the deceased before coming out while injured.
The first question, you are being asked, did you rely on the evidence of D2? Did you rely on the evidence of D2?
Yes, I say yes.
You are also asked, according to that D2 and according to PW1, because D2 was that PW1, that Chemutai testified as PW1. According to that D2, which in this case is PW1, did she mention who the aggressor was in that house? The keyword that was used was the aggressor.
This time, this time.
You can use the text statements. Let's go to the text statements. Look at the statements. I know you've been here for, this is your statement here. Let's use this statement. So did she mention who the aggressor was in this debrief? Did she? Yes?
She just said that she had commotion in that house
Yes?
Just the only thing I can see here, she said, is that she had commotion in the house of Assad. Items were being, the sounds of items could be heard, and a woman was crying, and Assad was yelling loudly, instructing Maxine to leave the house.
The question that the defense asked, did she mention who the aggressor was? Because according to that statement and according to the testimony that was also paraphrased to you, it was, in fact, it was read to you verbatim. Yes. So did you know who the aggressor was in that house?
No. According to the statement, no.
And it was a case of gender-based violence. Were you aware that this was a case of gender-based violence?
No, I was not investigating a case of gender-based violence.
You were asked that, did you know this was a case of GBV, gender-based violence?
No, it was not.
Let's go to the statement by Safina Khan. We're taking that through that statement step by step, page by page, considering what she stated in court. From that statement, she mentioned that there was an injury on deceased at the hospital. Were you able to see any injury on the deceased?
As I said, I was not keen. I only saw the injury that was on the leg, bandaged.
Still on that statement by Safina, and the photographs that you have shown, and what you found and recorded in your statements, vis-a-vis what Safina recorded in her statements, how the house was. Do you agree with her description of how she found the house when she came? When she came into the house? Because you said she found you. So do you agree with the description she gave?
As I said, the house was disorganized. Things packed already in the corridors.
All I'm asking, do you agree with what she described, how that house was?
I agree the house was disorganized. But everyone has his own meaning according to disorganized.
Let's go to that particular house, how you found it. There was a carpet which you said was rolled. You were asked about the U-shaped blood splatter. So let us talk about this U-shaped blood splatter. That U-shaped blood splatter. What I would wish to ask you is, do you know what that shape? Do you know what it means?
I just saw the blood spatter.
And do you know where that blood was moved, well, where whoever was shedding that blood was moving from? Sorry?
The answer.
Your answer? house and the photographs, the broken window pane, then there was also the door that was broken. You said you were able to see the broken ones.
Yes.
And did you try to find out, because I know you have given that answer. So when you asked, what answer did you get? And tell us, first of all, who did you ask? And then what the answer that you got, and then your own investigation, the three parts. What your own investigation.
In regards to the two broken windows at the door towards the kitchen, I had asked the suspect, Maxine, who told me that Assad is the one who kicked the door, and in the process he injured himself.
So you were able to see and interrogate. So what did your investigation, what did you unearth? Or what did you find out?
Later on in my investigations, I could say yes, Assad can kick the door, but the specific place that he kicked, I didn't say. He can kick anywhere. But to me, when Maxine said that the Assad is the one who kicked the door, and after
Now tell us your own investigation. What's your own investigation found out?
I'm saying my own. I went to the autopsy that was being done at Avenue. I asked the doctor who was doing the autopsy the height of the deceased.
May I please object? I don't think we asked. I think this is new evidence. I'm not sure we'll be able to interrogate it. This is completely never in her statement, never in evidence in chief, not in cross-examination.
That was witness sustained. Maybe I have to put the question to her so that she understands.
Wait, yes.
Just put the question to her.
Okay. We are on these parts of the broken window pane and the broken door. There are three questions that I have asked you. The first one, did you see this broken window pane? Number two, did you try to find out how they came about? And then you tell us the person you tried to find out from. And then number three, your own investigation, what did you find out?
First, I saw the broken window panes. Number two, I asked the suspect and also the parents confirmed the same, that the suspect had told them that the deceased is the one who kicked the door. And number three, in my own investigations, his height could not have reached that place of the broken windows. So I concluded it's not him.
May I?
Can you answer question?
And may I just ask, I have no problem if she goes into that new area, just as long as we get a chance to also ask a further question on that. That's all. I don't want to impede her. It's a new matter, never in her statements, never in a post-mortem. What I would suggest it is, she said she has no, in fact her evidence yesterday was she has no evidence to the contrary that it was the deceased who kicked the window. Now today she has started a new
I
case.
said the deceased kicked.
No, and today she now starts that he could not have kicked because of the height and so on. We have no problem with the new theory as long as we are given a chance to ask her a few questions. That's all.
My lady, think they will be given a chance.
We have no objection.
No, let her not introduce new evidence at this stage.
Yes, has never come up.
If you want it, Then it will be introduced and we shall continue hearing this month, maybe tomorrow. What is your answer to question 3?
I never denied that. I said yesterday the accused kicked the door, but I didn't say he's the one at that particular
Can you
windows.
answer the question that was put to you
No, he
by
didn't.
the prosecutor?
He's not the one.
You know, this is a court of law, corporal, and you are police officer.
Yes,
I believe you shall enforce the law.
yes.
So
I have
you
asked
better watch out.
to explain, but you have said I don't. That's why I've just decided to say no.
There is the law that you will hear. Put a question to her again, probably she doesn't understand the question.
You are on investigation? Yes?
I'll repeat again. In my investigation, I said no.
You are sure the 3 postmortem reports by Dr. Gashi, Dr. Degwa, and Dr. Walon. So were you able to see these postmortem reports, the 3 postmortem reports?
Yes, they have even been read here again.
Were you able to see these reports, the postmortem reports during the investigation?
Yes.
Of septicemia, which was hospital acquired. Were you able to see that?
Yes, but I've told you I'm not.
I'm asking, were you able to see that?
Yes.
In which postmortem?
Even for the one for Dr. Lego, it's there.
The word hospital acquired.
No. Dr. Lego is not there.
Sorry? Septicemia, which was acquired from the hospital.
Just to check. This in the book.
From house of death.
This one is for Dr. Andrew Khan, Rashid.
Start with Dr. Degwa.
So Dr. Lego says that features of septicemia due to infection, due to the multiple injuries due to blunt and sharp force trauma.
Go to the one for Dr. Rashid.
Dr. Gashi, cause of death. The cause of death of the late Asad Mansour was septicemia due to infection due to sharp and blunt force injuries.
Dr. Walon. It was not in the help us with a copy for Dr. Wahome. She has mixed documents here, and I think it takes time for her to get that documents. For Dr. Wahome, postmortem for Dr. Wahome.
Yes. Like
You can fill them with the document.
Yes, she has mixed documents here.
what the Dr. Long.
Just go straight to the cause of death, according to that postmortem by Dr. Wahome.
Final diagnosis, immediate cause of death. We wrote 1M, antecedent cause of death, fungal and gram-negative bacteria septicemia due to underlying cause of death, multi-drug resistant pseudomonas aeruginosa, extended spectrum beta-lactamase producing Escherichia coli, Enterococcus fecalis, Candida albanica, and other candy species.
Yes. The question that was put to you was, one, Assad died due to septicemia, which was caused by hospital-acquired infection, and I've asked you to read those postmortems. Is it indicated in any of those postmortem forms? Hospital-acquired infection.
In the three, they have not written hospital-acquired infection.
The next issue was about Avenue Hospital having been negligent in the handling of these patients, and as a result, he died because of that negligence from Avenue Hospital. Just wait for my question. You were asked, have you investigated Avenue Hospital? So, my question to you is, was there negligence by Againist Maxin in the management of these patients?
Can she really know that question?
There was no complaint raised about negligence of the Avenue Hospital. So I could not investigate when there is no complaint.
There was an answer that you gave that we can still investigate the hospital for negligence. Don't you remember saying that? So, in regards to this answer, was there any negligence by the hospital?
If a complaint arises in regards to that, we can. But for now, we don't have. So we assume it's not there.
Let's go to the government analyst, that is the chemist and the analyst. Let's go to the report by Dr. Wahome, not by Dr. Sam. The the time this report was being released to the IO or to the DCI, were you present or were you at the Kilimani DCI?
No, at the time of these reports, I was not there, as I said.
So do you know when it was handed over to DCI Kilimani?
No. You see, Kibeni can answer that, but I don't know.
You were asked two questions concerning failure to serve that document in time. The first one was about, did you think, or do you think that failure to provide that document to the defense prejudiced the accused person and also the defense?
I answered.
And did it also breach the procedures? Yes?
I answered. I think my answer yesterday was not really.
And you also asked, then why did you deny the defense an opportunity to produce the government's chemist reports before Dr. Mudini was called? What would be your answer?
I said yesterday it might be just a mistake, but it was not planned not to give them.
From that report, there was the issue of the Jamison and also traces of drug being found in the system. And then it was put to you that this Assad consumed a whole Jamison in the house. Are you aware that he consumed the whole Jamison?
As I said, I don't know if he consumed all because he was not the only person in the house.
And about the drugs?
I think I also said I don't know if he's the only one.
There was some documents, not documents, there were some exhibits which you labeled as labels. Then it was put to you that these exhibits were alcohol. Do you know if they were alcohol?
I said I don't know because that's why I took them
Do
to
you
the
know if
government
they contained,
chemist.
do you know if they contained alcohol? Yes, the word is contained. Do you know if they contained alcohol?
No.
Still on Dr. Mudini's report and his testimony, there was a word that was used that this guy was so intoxicated, and as a result, he was behaving. The keyword that was used was Superman. Yes. So first of all, do you know the level of alcohol in that body? Do you know if Assad was intoxicated as at the time of the incident?
We only go by the words of the government chemist. At that particular time, I don't know. We relied on the results after.
So did you know if this Assad was intoxicated?
At that particular time, no.
Sorry?
At that particular time of the incident, no.
And you were also asked if you were able to also investigate the effect of alcohol.
Could I hear the last answer, please? The question and answer, the last question and answer.
At the time,
About intoxication, yes.
I said at the time of the incident, I didn't know if he was intoxicated.
Okay. Yes, you are not there. Thank you.
And you were told, or it was put to you, that have you applied investigation to determine the effect of alcohol and ketamine on deceased body?
I said no.
Let's go to the Nairobi Hospital, there was a report on the alcohol, and you were told that that alcohol level was too high. Do you know the level that was found in deceased body?
I only rely on the reports, but I as a person, I cannot know.
It was put to you that that level was too high, and that made him to be so intoxicated. So did you know the level of alcohol that was found in that body, in Assad's body? The
Personally,
report that came from Nairobi Hospital.
the report said, but I don't know if it's that high or that low, I don't know. Unless the people from Nairobi Hospital elaborate more.
And it was also put to you that as a result of that alcohol level in deceased body, he didn't have control of himself, and therefore he would be kicking things around the house. What would be your take on that?
First of all, at that particular time, I don't know if he was intoxicated. So I don't know if he could be kicking things in the house.
At the time you were making, you were preparing your covering report and forwarding this file, and by the time the accused person was tried before this court, did you have the government analyst report for Dr. Mubini, and also did you have the report, the alcohol content from Nairobi Hospital?
No. For the government chemist, no. Maybe hospital, unless I check the dates, but I don't think so.
Yes, you need to check the dates.
You know, I want to check for the one for Nairobi Hospital.
Did you get it? Look for report by Dr. Baya. Yes. Sorry?
It was 20th January. Yes, he charged her in March. He only had the Nairobi Hospital.
So 20th January of which year?
2023
And she was charged on
March.
March which year?
2023.
So as of the time this file was being brought to court, is it true that we have not collected all the evidence?
No, we had some partially.
I'll still take you back to the government analyst report, the one for Dr. Mufini. It was put to you that breeders harm.
As I said, I have never handled a case for miscellaneous. This was for grievous harm. This was my first one. So we just saw it no more.
There was a question, the very final one, statement by accused, and also the miscellaneous application. Please tell us why you recommended that the accused person should be charged with murder. It was initially grievous harm, which was later amended to murder. Tell us in your own words why you made that recommendation.
We made that recommendation after the death of the deceased, the death of one Mr. Assad.
So it was just because of the death.
You know, when you want to charge someone with grievous harm,
I am not on grievous harm, I'm on the present offense. Because the final question that Mr. Mudgo asked you as a mother, you being a mother, and you charged that young girl with murder. And you were told to put yourself as a mother. So why did you recommend that she be charged with murder?
stand by my word. When the deceased passed on, we decided to change from grievous harm to murder.
For me, I'm not going to ask you as a mother. Was there
I
evidence
think
to
she has
support
answered
that?
twice. Now she's arguing with her own
Isn't
witness.
it just a- I didn't get the answer to the question.
Yes,
Once
please.
the person died, she charged with murder. That was the answer.
Let the witness respond. I think the court has asked her to respond. Can you respond in your own words?
Once the patient died and we were charging the suspect with the grievous harm, we charged him, we changed immediately from grievous harm to murder because it was an investigation that was still going on.
So that was it. Okay. Yes. Maybe that would be all for this particular witness.
That I could ask her a question regarding the new theory. And that
No,
way I
she
stepped
stopped.
down my
I did
objection.
not, the court sustained that objection, so I did not pursue it any further. We did not go beyond that.
Okay. I was only going to ask one question. If the court has directed it, it's fine. Thank you.
Maybe that marks the close of the prosecution case. And I do pray that we give given time.
So I'm reminding, if we are submitting no case to answer, I thought we were to go first and then they respond. But I stand corrected. Are they supposed to submit they have a that is accused as a case to answer?
There's no problem.
Yeah.
Just look at the law.
Yes. Please, Steve, remind us.
Carla. Yes.
You know,
No, just look at the law. There's no problem.
we were going to ask for tomorrow to submit no case to answer.
As you're submitting on a no case to answer. That's absolutely
So who
right.
goes first?
That's why I'm saying just look at the law. There's no problem.
Yes, thank you. As we are.
I'd read it out to us. Well, first I had counsel state that it was the close of the prosecution.
Yes.
And she had to close her case.
It is so. And we are very grateful that we have come to the end of a case for 3 years.
Okay. You want to submit tomorrow?
We are registered.
You can submit and then you give counsel the opportunity to put together her thoughts and file the written submissions. I really have no problem with that.
Then let us, if you are inclined to accommodate a request for an extended period,
Assuming you are prepared.
no, I was going to then say we will take 7 days, and she can take her, and we will give you written submissions, which she can have maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks after that to do so, and we will all be in good state. Yeah. 1 second.
Oral or written submission.
Written.
You will have many pages.
So your Lordship, we'll go first. In 7 days, we will put in our written submissions of no case to answer.
So the submissions and self-submissions.
5. Yes, 7 days. Today is what day? Thursday. So at the end of next week, perhaps just our colleague, prosecutor, who today we have 1 case, she has 4. We would request you give her double that time, 14 days. We're being very generous.
Days or 1 month.
No, then let's take 21 days.
Yes, but you will have 21 days.
She would have 21.
21 days. Council, we have 21 days.
Yes, after 16, because my last matter at Masadara is the 16th of December, but in between, I'll try to juggle and write my submission.
Okay, then.
Because my diary is up to what's the end? To give the former council an opportunity to even ask questions, and they would never ask questions. So I thought we were from the same family.
No.
Only the first council in this matter, Madam Nicole asked questions. The first council, she did. Nicole asked. The other council who came after her did not ask questions.
Evidence now. So the phone itself is not needed for.
She didn't produce it, so can she?
Yes, since it was not produced as evidence, we can request maybe an order that it just be released to Maxine. The clone is already as Exhibit 13E. Yes.
I think it's simple. Madam Diana is there. She can indicate whether she needs to hold it or she can return it. Sometimes we don't need to ask the court for orders. Madam Diana, you have done very well.
Because on 7th November we got a notification that someone was accessing, attempting to access. That's why we are concerned that.
But essentially it is her property. Madam Diana?
Where is our mandazi?
Thank you. And my water is there.
It's not